Hello everyone. Today we'll see the enzyme inhibition. So enzymes are the proteins as I told, and any agents which denatures the proteins will inactivate the enzymes, and such agent is called to be inhibitors of enzymes. So the two things, the agents which denatures proteins and inactivate enzyme. Due to these two changes that we called as the inhibitors of enzymes. Now next scientific definition. The phenomenon in which the activity of the enzyme is decreased by the presence of inhibitors is known as enzyme inhibition. So due to which the activity of the enzyme is decreased, that inhibitors we known as the enzyme inhibition. Now this inhibition is divided into the following two classes: reversible or the competitive inhibition, irreversible or non-competitive inhibitions. So first we will see the reversible inhibition. See, as per the points, the competitive inhibitors or inhibition occurs when inhibitors often bear a close structural and geometrical resemblance to the substrate and compete with the substrate for the active sites of the enzymes. So the first thing is that the inhibitors are having the same geometrical and structural resemblance as that of the substrate and compete on the active sites of the enzymes. Second, it diverts much of the enzymes to form enzyme inhibitor complex instead of enzyme substrate complex. Third, the complex form does not yield any product and remains stable, thus preventing further enzyme activity. So see, these points we will seen in this equation. So first, as I told, these inhibitors compete with the substrate for binding on the active sites of the enzymes, and after that they form enzyme inhibitor complex, not the enzyme substrate complex. So this enzyme inhibitor complex, it does not give any product and it leads to decreasing the activity of enzyme. And here, instead of the enzyme substrate complex, as we get the products, but due to this enzyme inhibitor complex, there is no any product is formed and preventing further enzyme activity. Now moving towards the fifth point, we will see here the competitive inhibitors have the effect on Km and not on V of an enzyme catalyzed reaction. Means they have effect on the Michael-Menten constant but not on the velocity, or we call the maximum velocity. Next point is that if the inhibitor percentage is high, it can displace the substrate and block the reaction, but it will overcome by increasing the substrate concentration, so as it is called as reversible inhibition. So see, when we increase this inhibitor's concentration high, as I shown in the last equation, if the inhibitor's concentration is maximum, obviously no product will form and complete block of the reaction. But if the concentration of the substrate increased, so what happen? It is the overall process will be overcome. So that's why it is called as a reversible. Last point is that the relationship can be plotted for the competitive inhibitors, that called as the Michael's plot. See, substrate concentration we have taken here, velocity V. So due to the no inhibitors, there is a curve, substrate but plus competitive inhibitors, a slight curve. After increasing the concentration of the substrate, we will get a straight line. So increasing the substrate concentration, we will get the reverse of the enzyme. So that's why it is called as a reversible reaction as shown here. So this is a complete topic of the reversible or competitive inhibition. Thank you.